Good morning, guys. So I have breakfast. I have a cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt in the bottom of the bowl. I add in 2 tablespoons of the powdered peanut butter. This is the Walmart brand of PB2. The stats are the same. I compared it to the PB2 in the store, with the exception of has 1 less sugar, 1 less carb. But I did notice that this one, I didn't notice in the store, this has cane sugar in it, which the other PB2 I don't think does. But it still comes out to the same amount of points, same amount of calories. So this is only $9.97 for a 30-ounce tub. So that was a great deal. Anyway, so I put 2 tablespoons of that into the yogurt. So the yogurt's 3 points. The powdered peanut butter is 1 point. I put in a half of a teaspoon of unsweetened shredded coconut. The other half of a teaspoon is over here, so that's 0 points. And then I put 1 point worth of sliced almonds and a banana. So this is like a peanut butter, banana, almond, coconut parfait thingy going on. Then I have my broiled grapefruit with a packet of Truvia and a half a teaspoon of unsweetened shredded coconut. Coffee for 1 point, finishing up my chia seed lemon water, and this will be breakfast. Okay, so we have another little road trip today at work. We have to go down to our other site, which is in a city about an hour-and-a-half drive away. I'm not sure what time we're going, what time we have to be there, or what's going on. So I am just taking a bunch of snacky things that I can eat in the car. So let me show you what I came up with. So I have 2 of the mini Baby Bell Lights. These are 1 point apiece, but 2 of them are 3 points. I have one of the True Story organic oven roasted turkey breast snack packs. These are 0 points. I get these at Costco. I have a hard-boiled egg for 2 points, a peach for 0. I have one of the Oikos 000. These are the 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, 0 fat. This is the coffee flavor, has 15 grams of protein. This is 3 points. The muscle milk for 1 point. Grapes, some grape tomatoes, some carrots, and then a Larabar. This is my favorite. This is the cherry pie, which I believe is 8 points. So I don't know if I'll eat all this. What I put on the screen for points is what I end up eating. I will try to pop on here after work today and kind of tell you some of what I did eat, but I will talk to you on my way to work after I drop my son off at school. So I will see you all in the car. Good morning, guys. So back to the craziness of dropping off at school. Wasn't too bad. It's pretty busy. Yesterday was fine because I dropped him off at 6:30 in the morning, but today was all the buses and all the madness. So he wasn't real excited to go to school today. I think he's a little nervous about his schedule because he has a really full schedule this year. But his last year, he's a senior. There's a lot of things they have going on this year too, so I think he's feeling overwhelmed. Anywho, another beautiful smoky day here in Oregon. We had one school district shut down because of the smoke, because it's in the unhealthy or the very unhealthy range. We're going to see what happens. I didn't check it this morning. It doesn't look any worse than it did yesterday, but our office was terrible yesterday, so I would say I'm actually glad we're not going to be in the office today, but we're actually heading south where all the schools are shut down. So down in the other town, we're going down to our other office, and there's a town that's in between here and there, a bigger city. I mean, there's lots of towns in between here and there, but they're one of the bigger cities. They shut down yesterday. All their school districts shut down because of the weather quality, and actually where we're going is in the middle of this really dark purple, which apparently is hazardous. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know. As far as I know, we're still going. Oh, my hair is irritating me. I had to wash it today, and I swear when I wash my hair, it's irritating. Anywho, so last night I made those healthy baked Parmesan meatballs. Oh my goodness, you guys, those were so good. And I am so glad I found that ground chicken, because normally I would have just used ground turkey, but I really wanted to try the ground chicken. So I'm glad I found the ground chicken, which I can only find at one place, and that's Walmart, and they only sometimes have it. But I don't think the turkey would have been as good as the chicken. So it turned out really good. And the chicken I found was 96% lean, so, you know, really good. The meatballs themselves turned out to be 4 smart points, for 3 meatballs, and it's really good sized meatballs. I thought it wasn't going to be enough, but it really was. The lentil pasta, I'm kind of on the fence about. I'm not really sure if I like them. When I was trying them before I put everything on, because I want to try them on their own. So when I tried them on their own, it was just kind of like, I don't know. Like, I like lentils, but there was just something about it, had kind of a bite to it I wasn't really positive about. But then once I put the meatballs on and the sauce on, it was so much better. But I don't know if I would purchase it again. I don't know. You get a lot for 5 points, and so what I did was, what it comes up in the tracker is 3/4 of a cup dry equals 5 smart points. So I was making 3 portions, and I measured out 3/4 of a cup for 3 portions, but then there was only just a tiny, like maybe like another half a cup left or so in the bag. So I'm like, I'm just gonna make the whole bag. Well, then I didn't know how to measure it out then by not doing that. But then I don't think I actually got 5 points worth. I actually think it was a lot less, because when I was kind of measuring out 3 equal portions, it was quite a bit of pasta, and I wanted to really taste the meatballs, not like that much pasta. So I gave the boys more pasta, and I just took a little bit less. I did like half a portion, so I don't think I actually had 5 points worth, but I just left the points as is because it was in the night anyway. One thing, and I do mention this will mention this in the Healthy Dinner Ideas video, but I'll mention it here too. On the meatballs, it has you use 2 cups of sauce. I use that Trader Joe's marinara sauce, and again, oh my goodness, it was so good. I used the one in the jar, and for a half a cup, it's 2 points. And the recipe called for 2 cups, which again was almost the entire container, but I'd only used the 2 cups at first. And it tells you to put a 1/4 cup inside the meatballs, which you can really taste. It really makes the meatball flavor pop. And then it has you put another like half a cup in the bottom of the baking dish, and then pour the rest on top. Well, the sauce was really hard to get out when I was putting it over the pasta, so I just took what was remaining in the jar and I heated it up, and I kind of sprinkled that on top. So I am going to mention in the cook with me video that to not put as much sauce, or to save some extra sauce to heat up and just pour over top, because it's just really hard to get that sauce out. Now that Trader Joe's cheese is so good, and it's only 1 point for 1 ounce, and I don't know how that compares to the Kraft fat-free where it's 0 points for a 1/4 cup. I'm not sure how that equates to the 1 ounce, but I'll tell you what, that stuff melts like a dream. It is so good, and the flavor is so good. So I highly recommend that as well. I have so many things that I want to pick up. I can stock up on the marinara sauce. I'm going to have to research freezing cheese, because I really want to only go to Trader Joe's once a month. So there's a lot of things I'm going to stock up on. So I'm going to look some stuff up. Anyway, I will pop on here after work and let you know how it goes with our little road trip, and what I end up eating, and if we end up going out to lunch, what I end up having, and all that. So I will let you know that, and what my points end up being. Dinner tonight is another new recipe that I'll be sharing with you guys, and that is buffalo chicken stuffed zucchini boats. And that is one that I'm kind of making up. I got the idea off of Pinterest, but then it used ground chicken, and I want to use the the Costco chicken breast in a can. I'm trying to think, can I speak? Anywho, I'll talk about that more later. I have to call my husband and get into work, but I will let you know how today goes. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi everyone. So I am on my way home from work, and it's only 4:40, so I got out of there on time. Yay. I'm so glad that we did. And I am so exhausted. My eyes are hurting, my throat's hurting. That area we went in today, the smoke is so terrible down there. It is thick. And I don't know how these people live. Everybody was walking around with masks on. They even have masks on in their cars. It was that bad. I would be like, I wouldn't even be out of the house if I didn't have to. That's for dang sure, if I lived down there. It was bad. It's only about an hour and a half away from us. And ours is pretty bad right now, but it's not like it's really high up in the air. There, it was like on the ground. It was just all around you. You just felt like you could just, I'm like, I feel like I smell like smoke right now because I can't get it out of my nose. It smells so bad. It was coming in through the car vents. It was terrible. Anyway, so I got back. It was a little bit different today as far as I'm glad that I brought the snacky foods because they came in so handy. We left here about 10:15. Like I said, it's about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes or so. I think it took us about an hour and 45 minutes because of traffic to get down there. So we had to be there by 12. So we get there at 12. And then the insurance clinic we were doing was from 12 to 2. And we left about 2:30ish. We were helping a few other people. So we didn't have any lunch. And we didn't really want to stop because we both it was me and one of my coworkers. Our boss had to go ahead of us and separately because she had to meet with some other employees earlier. So we just thought, you know what, we're just going to come home. So on my way there, I ate my grapes. Actually, I ate my grapes before I left the office. So on my way there, I ate my carrots. So I've had my grapes, my carrots. I had one of my turkey snack packs. So those are all 0 points. I had my muscle milk when I was there, so that was 1 point for the muscle milk. I had a Baby Bill cheese on our way back, so that was 1 point, so I had 2 points, and then I just ate this Lara bar right now on my way home. I think this is like 6 or 7 points for the cherry pie one. Might be able to be 5 points, I'm not sure. Anyway, so I had that just now. And then breakfast was only, what was it, 3, 4, 5 points total. So I have very low points. I think I probably have like 13 or 14 points left over right now for dinner, which dinner is supposed to be super low points because it's the zucchini, buffalo chicken zucchini boats and the salad. So I don't know if I'm thinking possibly of changing whatever tomorrow's dinner is and maybe flip-flopping them if tomorrow is a little bit higher point dinner. But I don't remember what it is tomorrow. I have no clue. What is on my meal plan, you guys? I'm trying to picture it in my head. It's hanging on the refrigerator. I just can't even picture it. I am just, right now my mind is just busted. I am so tired. I can't think. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think of all the recipes, and I even did you guys a slide for my meal plan video. I don't know. What was it? I have no idea. I hate that. I have such a bad memory, you guys. So I don't know. You may or may not see a buffalo chicken zucchini boats for dinner tonight. It might be something else. Because I have no clue. We'll see. We'll see what it ends up being. But I don't want to end the day with like, I didn't do myself a blue dot challenge for September. I need to. Oh, tell me, you guys, for those of you on Weight Watchers, tell me what you think of the new layout of the app. I'm still kind of on the fence about it, what I think about it. I'm not sure if I like it or not. And have you guys updated your app? If you haven't updated your app, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Update your app and then let me know. But I'm not really sure what I think about it. It annoys me a little bit because you have to click on it to see what your stuff is. I don't like how it groups things. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you can turn that off. I don't know. Let me know. I'm just rambling now. So I am going to let you go. Oh, also let me know if you guys have been watching the new series that I posted, the Lessons Learned series. Let me know if you've been watching those and if you like them and if you can relate to them. So I think that's all I have for you. I'm going to get home and I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee, so there'll be another point. I'm trying to fill in all the points where I can. I don't want to eat just to eat, so you guys know how I am with that. So if I leave a bunch of points on the table, you guys know why. It was not purpose. It was just one of those things that happened. But I am glad I brought all that snacky food because it could have been bad. If I wouldn't have brought all that food, I would have said, you know what, let's just stop and get something to eat. Because I was hungry. So if I would have been hungry if I hadn't had all that food to snack on. So I'm very thankful I did that. So there's a lesson. If you know you ever are going to be in any situation, just bring food even if you don't eat it. All that snacky stuff, I could, it's not like you can't repurpose it for the next day. I didn't eat my yogurt just because I feel weird eating yogurt in the car. And I even brought a spoon this time, but I don't know. It just felt weird. So anyway, I'm going to let you go because I am just being incoherent now. So I will talk to you guys in the morning. Bye, guys.